Hello my friends, welcome to my channel today. Good afternoon. I hope this finds you well and that you're feeling that you're just feeling today. I think just feeling your feelings today. You know, it's very interesting because I'm turning on the video. I'm in a low space right now and I'm loving that. I'm like, because I'm learning, because I just know by the level of discomfort that one is willing to allow and see through the play of this whole playground, which is life. And I see that. I am desperately searching to change the name in my mind, like it really matters, but necessarily, because nothing really matters except for love. Yep, that's what I say. For my YouTube channel, I don't know, I just want something so, like a non-conformist, like, you know, but as I accept everything, and everything from like my dark side to my light side, to like my foul mouth and fuck it and shit and fuck, and be able to say that, and then praying at the same time, or in my spiritual side. Like, all of that is just spectrums of a person, like, you know what I mean? And that's what I realized, that, you know, by sharing myself and letting my freak flag fly, that I too, but also spiritual, but then again, like, also spirituality is a trap. So everything's a trap, like, in a way that, you know, and what level of discomfort are you willing to meet, I think, like that, and the fear or something like that. And you know, like, are you comfortable with being not liked or disliked? Are you comfortable with doing it anyway, of like stepping out your walls that you've built up to wait, hold on, is that? Yes, it is. I was looking at the time. I have my thing with the numbers, and it is definitely a 22 there. Anyway, the level of discomfort that you're not used to feeling, I think, by playing in the playground, not playing authentically who you are, or being who you are, all these kind of things. And that comes with the level of a so-called apparent suffering, or something like that, or some kind of feeling. And that's what I'm feeling today, because I'm feeling, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, I do know, I'm feeling low energy, which is such a beautiful part of the existence. And like, I'm not feeling sad. Like, maybe sadness arises, or thoughts arise, you know, like, you know, nobody's gonna really talk about this, but I'm talking about it, I guess, in a way, because all of us feel, unless you keep yourself completely busy all the time. And I'm a freelancer, so I have days where I could just basically do what I want, and I love that as well. So I can do whatever I want, but I recognize some old patterns within myself, and habitual things, and the lack of discipline in some areas, and all that kind of stuff that we learned. But all of that is good, because everything is going to change, and it's impermanent. And that's just basically what I want to say today. And the level of discomfort that I'm willing to endure is like a growing pains, in a way. And growing pains that I don't want to grow up. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But like, grow up into what? I don't know. Like an upstanding citizen that you can admire, and that you can, you know, I definitely know you can trust me. I can trust myself. I can trust myself because I can feel this low thing, and it's such a beautiful thing. It's part of the rainbow. You know, it's part of the spectrum of the existence of everything. I want to put on some music because I love that. So I think it's just like, what level of discomfort are you willing to endure to be yourself? Because that is really the question of the day. And it's so true. And it's like, sometimes you just really hate everything and don't like everybody. I get really annoyed and and irritated and, you know, and defensive and insecure and but at the same time I feel like really powerful, and that like is just like there. I think that, you know, because the more things I do to scare myself, that scare me, I gotta own that, and that's growing, you know, like, because sometimes it's just so scary, it's like you think everyone's gonna go away, but that's not true at all. Like, none of that is true, and nothing is final, and like I have a lot of support, like, especially with myself, because I support everything that I do, and I feel like judged, and I feel like I'm willing to do that. And I've been doing that for a long time anyway. Well, not for a long time, I just really realized that the things that I've repressed in order for me to grow is really like there, and the ego just really doesn't like it. And you know, like, sometimes I just feel really frozen in the respect of like what choices to make, because I'm so hijacked momentarily by the old systems that run the, like, kind of run the show, I guess, you know, in a way. And I'm here to just say that, because I'm here to just say that if you're watching me. You know, ego stuff is going to be had, and you're gonna have all these crazy thoughts about, you know, crazy thoughts are great. Everything's good, you know what I mean? So you can pick and choose. But the level of discomfort, like, you know, like, I would never stop doing what I want to do because I think that somebody's not getting this anymore. Or sharing my thoughts. Or sharing myself. I don't care, like, who you are, what you do. I don't care. I don't care if I lose a job. You know, I've just been saying that. And that's where I am today. And it arises because I'm so vulnerable. Vulnerable. But at the same time, the playground is right in front of my face, and I'm playing it. And so that's part of the games. And that's part of just really allowing yourself to experience that. Because if you don't do any of this, which is your prerogative, you can do whatever you want to do. You can step outside your comfort zone or not. Mozart. Boy, what a little genius that was. I don't know. He tapped into his source of inspiration, and inspired right action created his thing. All these kind of things, you know. Life is really beautiful. Life is really beautiful when it's dark, and we all have dark sides. And we all have like these kind of thoughts of like depression or sadness or anything like that. And if you don't have them, then get off my channel. Because you, because, you know what I mean? And like, you know, and you can't be this, you can't be that, you can't be lazy, you can't be this, you can't be that, you can't be, you're overproductive, you're like, you know, like, people gotta earn your love, all this kind of stuff. And no, love is unconditional, and love is conditional, and, you know, and I'll love you this way if you behave that way. If you are like this, then you're gonna be great, and if you like follow these rules, then everyone will, you will sell your products, and you'll be like this, and you'll be all these kind of rules, like societal rules, and rules of being and behaving, and all this stuff is kind of like weird. It's a weird thing. It's a weird world. It's a hard knock life, but it is. And it's beautiful to embrace all of it. Embrace all of this stuff and just stop judging yourself. And it's really the secret of it all. So, yeah. It seems ironic, or it's paradoxical. The more you let go, and let go of the concern of others, and behave radically, and lighten up and not take everything so seriously, that authentic power and love is so there. And it's part of it. You have to do that. You have to do that. Step outside. And sometimes it feels really dire, like you're gonna lose everything. And if you don't play the rules that you've often played the rules, well, then maybe you have done. so that's just what I want to say today. And keep doing you. Keep being the badass that you are, because all of us are badasses. And some of us are more aware at the moment than others. And that's so good, because we don't grow at the same time. Anyway, I know that I love myself, and I love all my friends, and I just love people in general, and my cats. Hey China! And just love being with all of it. And owning all my choices, and all those things, and being good with it. Life is beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you when I see you. Get used to not being comfortable. Comfortable is the new, uncomfortable. No comfort, less comfort is a loving life. It is. Security. There's security in your own authentic choice of letting go of the flow and feeling the uncomfortable things. That's king. Vulnerability. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna say today. Again, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.